Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Facebook world. Hi, friends. So
we had an interesting situation today. Today we had a essential oils healthy swaps here at the Wild Bean in Lewisburg, West Virginia. Unfortunately, it must have been the weather because no one showed up except for each other.
Except for us.
Because we're always there for each other.
That's right.
But
I love her.
and I love her. So anyhow, we thought we'd just take this opportunity and turn this into a live kind of healthy swap, quick run through, and if we have time, we might do a Toby scan just to kind of introduce you to that piece of technology.
Tool. Awesome. So I think it would be good to do it on our Facebook pages anyway, because I know we both have a lot of friends who are maybe completely unfamiliar with the concept of the things hiding in your homes. And so I have this nice little list here. You can't see it because it's white, but trust me, there are words on it. Of ingredients that are hiding in your everyday products. So a few things. Alcohol. Recent studies linking it to the increased risk of throat and oral tongue cancer. And it's found in things like mouthwash.
Yummy.
Aluminum. Skin irritant linked to nerve damage, brain disorders like Alzheimer's, and breast cancer. Found in deodorants. That's right. You're putting it right there. You know what's right here in your armpit where you put deodorant?
Kind of close to another body part.
Like your breast, for one. But also a crap ton of lymph nodes.
Right.
Lymph nodes under your arm. Aluminum linked to cancer.
And other bad things.
And other bad things. Right. Okay. Moving on. DEA or TEA. I don't even know what that stands for, but here's what it is.
Can't be good.
Right. Letters, symbols, I'm not good. Okay. Potential carcinogen, i.e. cancer linked. Most commonly found in things that use foam, like foam boosting surfactants or emulsifiers, like shampoos, conditioners, bubble bath, shaving gels, shower gels, and cosmetics.
Yeah, and I'm just going to say something about that, because one of the things that I think most people in our society are used to, when it's clean, it's bubbly.
Yeah.
It's got to have lots and lots of lather. You got to see those pretty bubbles. And I think that when you start making your own stuff, the very first thing, or even buying things that don't have those bad, harsh chemicals in it, is that you start seeing, the first thing is, but it didn't bubble up.
Yeah.
So I can't be getting clean.
It's not clean if it's not bubbly. But you know what? No. More bubbles doesn't equal more clean. It just means more DEA.
Yeah. Whatever that is.
Right.
It's bad stuff.
Propylene glycol, antifreeze solvent, shown to cause dermatitis, kidney and liver abnormalities in animal studies. And labeling on industrial bottles have warnings to avoid skin contact. But guess what it's in? Deodorant, shave gels, conditioners, shampoo, toothpaste, face serums, and ice cream? What the frick?
I mean, who doesn't want to just eat that on a hot
Yeah, let me just eat some propylene glycol in my ice cream. Oh my god, guys. I didn't even know some of these. This is amazing. Alright, sodium lauryl sulfate. Let me tell you what it's most commonly found in first. Shampoo, toothpaste, mouthwash, hand creams, lotions, and cleansers.
That's the one that gives it the bubbly stuff.
Yeah.
I think.
And DEA. Yeah.
Also bubbly.
It's a commercially used engine degreaser. Yep. Hey, Ellen. Degreaser.
Degrease your body.
Degrease your body. And let's see. Known effects include skin irritation and rash, teeth damage, endocrine disruptors. How many endocrine disorders do we have in America? A lot. And hair loss, cataracts, mouth ulcers, respiratory tract, eye and oral toxicity, headaches, nausea, coughing, and congestion. That's fun. The National Toxicology Program published a study that showed that this substance exhibits an acute oral toxicity in 50% of the rats. The 50% of the rats during the study died after they ingested sodium lauryl sulfate. That's god. Okay.
And now we're the rats.
And I posted earlier in the thing, don't be a science experiment.
Don't be a science experiment.
Yeah. All right. Talc is often in things like baby powder, makeup, and it's directly linked to ovarian cancer. That's fun.
And who uses it the most?
Women.
Women.
Yeah.
Interesting.
wow, this study showed women using talc powder in the genital area, like for feminine powder. I don't think I've ever done that, but apparently people do that. Had a 60% increased risk of ovarian cancer. And women using it in feminine deodorant sprays had a 90% increased risk. All right, parabens.
We've all heard, that's like one that I think.
Right, everybody puts it out there. It's like a little bubble word, right? Like everybody knows parabens. Methylpropyl ethyl butyl.
Say that 3 times.
Right. Effective preservatives, but they're found to be highly controversial because they are rapidly absorbed through the skin. And this British study at the University of Reading, conducted by Dr. Darby and their colleagues, 20 different samples of human breast tumors showed each sample to have traces of the paraben chemicals. Are you guys freaking kidding me? Like, really? 20 different samples.
Well, and one of the things that we've talked about before in classes and with people when we talk is that, you know, the FDA that we think is supposed to be protecting us, they only regulate a small percentage of the chemicals that actually are in our products. And a lot of those products aren't even properly labeled. They're labeled as fragrance. And up to 300 different chemicals can fall under the word fragrance.
And they don't have to tell you what it is. And only like 15% of those are actually studied.
Right.
So that's fun. And most of the studies I'm seeing are like linked to negative effects. So another fun thing about paraben is that it's shown in studies to mimic the action of the female hormone estrogen. So you have synthetic estrogens linked, and I can think of a few people that I know that have breast cancer that is estrogen charged. Basically, that's estrogen driven. So they've been told to like reduce the amount of estrogen that they have. They can't use synthetic estrogens because parabens and like every freaking product that you use and I just can't. All right. I just can't. Like, it's crazy to me, you guys. Like, these things are in our everyday products: makeup, deodorant, toothpaste, shampoo, like everything.
And when you hear that the statistic about most women especially, but a lot of people put at up to like 300 different chemicals on their body before they eat breakfast. That's why. It's because it's in your shampoo and your conditioner and your shaving cream and your body wash and your lotion and your toothpaste and in your mouthwash and in your makeup and I mean everything. Not to mention just the actual fibers of your couch and all that stuff. But we're not going to go there.
So I mean, I know it might be a little overwhelming because we just rattled off like 6 or 7 ingredients that are in like a lot of your products, like basically everything. But it's super easy to avoid them. Carmen and I have been doing this for a few years, so I don't want to overwhelm you guys, but like basically you can start with like 10, 11 oils and start replacing those things super easily, like super easily. And so, I mean, we should just run through them really quick and tell you how we use them in place of.
Yeah, I think that just kind of talking about just some quick swaps. So, for example, lavender and frankincense, those two go great together, and those are awesome for beauty products and personal care products. So whether it be your lotion or your facial serum or moisturizer, also though, just because it's so good for skin, any kind of irritation that you might have with your skin, lavender is always going to be a go-to. And in fact, my son, he had a little diaper problem today. To put that, nicely, we'll keep this
like
PG,
non-mom,
right? We'll keep this PG. All I did was I took some coconut oil and some lavender, and it was like better. And like the next time I changed it, it was already better.
And you guys, it's like that simple, like.
Yeah, you don't have to be a DIY person.
And lavender. Like,
put it in your hand.
I scoop it out of the bottle and I put it in my hand and I drop some lavender.
I did it myself.
Right here. Then I put it on my skin. That easy. Like that easy.
So that's
it's amazing.
That's a swap. Not to mention I guess, let's see, what? You want to just go on to so like lemon and thieves and coriander, they kind of all go together. Thieves is great for just overall wellness. You can make an awesome wellness tea. Thieves, lemon, coriander, put some water, heat it up. You've got a great wellness tea. You could just kind of take it every day just to stay above the wellness line. That's one thing.
And then Thieves for cleaning. There's a whole line of Thieves products that Young Living puts out. But if you DIY your own, like few drops of thieves and some white vinegar or Castile soap and water, and you've got yourself like a soap cleaning product.
What's funny is in my cleaning product that I use rubbing alcohol in it. I do, just a little bit, but I do. But it's funny because that is like, I look at that and I'm like, oh, that's bad. Rubbing alcohol. Now that's compared to like all the other stuff that you could be out there. So, but you know, that's like my like when I need the big guns, I use that rubbing alcohol in there with the Castile soap.
But you don't really need
peppermint.
You don't really like, you can do it without it, and so like again, super easy. Tough grind. How else? Let's see, peppermint. Everybody knows peppermint is like fresh, kind of a pick me up. You get peppermint oil, like not even a drop. Like take a toothpick. Let me show you. Actually, I don't have a toothpick, and you may not be able to see it. Pretend.
We're gonna simulate.
There's like an opening in the top of the. I have to do two. We're live streaming from two devices. So there's an opening in the top of the little bottle cap, and not cap, like the lid, the dropper, whatever. And you're gonna stick a toothpick down in there, and then you swirl it around in like some warm water. Maybe add some honey. Great digestive aid. Also, I just kind of like
great for the gut. Overall gut.
Peppermint is great. Sometimes I'll just touch the top of it, and then in my mouth, peppermint. Tastes minty, refreshing, breath freshener, right? No more. And that's all it is. Like this right here.
Well, and if you need a big gun, speaking of big guns, and for your gut and digestive, forget going to all these over-the-counter type things that you get at the pharmacy and all that. You can totally use digest when maybe you've had too much, you've just really overindulged in some yummy foods that are just too greasy and buttery.
Or you're traveling and like, you know, you eat less healthy than you usually do, or whatever.
Some really, unhealthy oils or something.
Digest. So the blend has like tarragon, ginger, some peppermint. What else in here? Juniper, fennel, all these things that are great for digestive aids. So again, you could use it as like an after dinner mint, like just put a drop like on your finger and put it like under your tongue. I'm not a big fan of the flavor, but I'll keep a topical digest just to kind of hang out and help keep my tummy happy.
My husband swears by it.
So yeah, that's like the husband converter. That one, and then we'll do this one because this is another head. The husband converter. Panaway. Now think about. Let me tell you what's in Panaway. Wintergreen. We'll stick with that because you guys will know wintergreen. Okay, wintergreen and peppermint. Panaway is missing a letter to make it obvious what we would use it for. But like, if you ever did any sports in high school or college or whatever, or we're like in our 30s, and I wake up with like aches sometimes because I'm not so young anymore. All right, and you would whip out your bottle of like Icy Hot or Bengay. Well. I didn't talk about it in that little gist there, but petroleum-based products. Petroleum is not so great for our bodies. It actually blocks like your pores, so that's not good. You can't sweat then properly, and it's petroleum-based. And I don't know, you guys think about like your like carbon footprint and all of that. Like I don't like to do a lot of petroleum-based products. So an alternative is coconut oil and Panaway. And it keeps muscles very happy. And it smells.
You
like,
know it when you smell it.
Wintergreen and peppermint. And it also has clove and helichrysum. Both are great for muscles. And it smells good. And it's literally this, like, we didn't really tell you guys, but essential oils are just the lifeblood of the plant. Like the essence of the plant, steam distilled. Some oils, like citrus, are cold pressed from the rind. And so you get this little bottle of essential oil. And it's literally only that plant. Like the ingredients in the essential oil is like tangerine is tangerine, orange is orange. There's no orange and artificial flavors. There's no like any of that. It's just
this because it's a blend. Like it's not just Panaway in that bottle. You know what I mean?
Those four oils.
Yeah, it's not a blend of anything else. It's just the essential oils of those plants.
And it's that easy to use them. Like this. And some coconut oil, make a rub. I like to whip it up and then keep it like handy in a little tub, so I already have it ready to go.
And I keep it in a roller.
Yeah.
And FYI, this is a funny reason maybe to use it, but when my oldest boy, he's getting ready to be 7, and he has growing pains.
Oh yeah.
And or just this pain in his leg that he complains about. There's nothing. I mean, what can you do? But a lot of times I can just say, well, let's just put some Panaway on it, and I don't know what it's doing for him, but immediately he's like, oh yeah, it's starting to feel better, Mom.
Yeah, a little muscle support, and it's not petroleum based.
Yeah,
that's my big thing. Like The smell is pretty similar, but it's not petroleum based. When I do that, sometimes I'll add Copa Eba, because we talked about Copa Eba, the vitality, with thieves and lemon as a wellness tea. Copa Eba is from a South American tree, and they use it for all types of healing, internal and external. So our typical regular Copa Eba can be used topically. So I just like to use it as an amplifier. So in my skin products, Lavender Frank, Copa Eba. And my muscle rub, Panaway, Copa Eba.
But you can also take it internally while you're using Panaway externally, and it will kick up the knot.
Yeah, like if you just did a little wellness tea. Yep. So it's awesome with that one. Which one's on
RC? Yeah. Okay. RC is another great one for wellness. You can just rub it on, and if everybody wants to breathe easy that day, I've also heard about people using it before they work out, kind of to help them breathe easy. It's definitely, like, again, in replace of those petroleum products when you're a little under the weather, you know, it can just, it's like rub it on with a little bit of coconut oil, again, whether you keep it in a jar or just in your hand, rub it on and breathe a little easier.
Yeah, it's got 3 kinds of eucalyptus. And then I always forget the others, but it's mostly eucalyptus. So think about the ways you would use eucalyptus, why you would like eucalyptus, and that's all the ways you use RC. Breathe easier. I love this with lavender in the diffuser because it's like being at the spa.
Yeah.
You let eucalyptus smell, lavender, it's so soothing and relaxing.
That's great. I like it on my pillow.
Yeah.
Actually.
It helps me kind of breathe easier at night, and I wake up like happy in the morning because I've rested well, and it smells awesome too. And yeah, and it totally makes sense. Like I associate it with like relaxing in the spa, but it totally makes sense for before a workout because it's, you know, clearing. So awesome blend.
And purification is great because it's a natural odor eater. So instead of using, you know, a plug-in or a room spray, you can put some drops of that in just a spray bottle with some water, and you have your own room spray.
Yeah.
And it's, again, you know, that it's not filled with all these harsh chemicals. Also, that's the one, if you watch some of the videos that I did last week, it's where I make the Happy Camper spray. That's all it is.
Purification.
So, purification oil and water for, you know, to help you enjoy the outdoors without those annoyances that bother you sometimes, but also for room spray. So,
yep, and it's
a great thing.
It's basically for all things stinky. And sometimes we're stinky, so we need a little purification. Right.
We are a little close.
But so super easy with those 10 oils. And then in the starter kit also comes an 11th oil called Stress Away. It's a blend, and it's great for stress away. It smells like, it's got like lime and Copa Eba.
It's like when your margarita is too far away.
Yes,
that's what
Stress Away.
Same thing.
The starter kit comes with a little roller ball fitment, so you can actually make this a roller ball and just use it as like a perfume, throw it in your bag. Again, so let's see, the things that we can replace with these 11 oils. Basically all things skincare.
Wait a minute.
Now let me did we write this down? All things skincare.
Okay.
Wellness teas, muscle, so a lot of targeted support, muscles, digestive, room fresheners, any of those oils really, like to diffuse to make your house smell nice.
Okay, so I just wrote a little list of the things that I could think of that I replaced with just the oils that are in the kit. Okay, so baby lotion, hand soap, body lotion, face lotion, shampoo, conditioner, baby bath, toothpaste, multi-purpose cleaner, sink scrub, toilet cleaner, mopping solution, sunscreen, lip balm, all kinds of like headache blends and seasonal blends and tummy blends and skin irritation blends, room deodorizers, room sprays, emotional support, which that's like a whole endless thing. I can't even mention wellness teas, chest rubs, muscle rubs, laundry detergent, breath mints, cough drops, water enhancement, you know, just to, you know.
Yeah, and like seriously, like the ease of doing that is like ridiculous. Like people are like, oh, I can't make all my own stuff. Literally, like add some lemon and Copa Eba to your water. You would add like a Mio pack or something like that, like artificial flavor and artificial sweeteners. Like you don't need to add a sweetener, and you don't need anything artificial. Lemon essential oil is the rind of the lemon plant.
And honestly, this is where, if you are excited about, well, for one, if you're mad as could be that this stuff is in your products and you didn't know, well then, you know, maybe you're seeing a light today that you haven't seen. But if you kind of knew they were there, but you didn't know what to do about it, maybe now you're starting to say, okay, there's a way for me to find alternatives, to live a different way. And so this is when we come in, or, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe just message us, comment below, because we would be happy to,
break it down,
chat with you, meet up one-on-one, have a class. If you have particular interest, maybe we could hone something into just that area.
Literally, we can break it down, baby steps, replace one thing at a time.
Yeah.
And I always say, you can't use it if you don't have it. So you might think, oh, I would love to use peppermint in my water and maybe that Panaway rub, but I don't know about everything else. That starter kit is 50% off, and it comes with that diffuser, yo.
And if you could smell this now, we have Joy diffusing right now, and it's so,
citrusy and floral, delicious. And if I could eat it, I would, but it's not one I would eat, I guess. But 50% off of the $300 retail value of 11 oils and a diffuser. And this month, actually, you get an extra bottle of tangerine essential oil. So 12 oils and a diffuser and some samples of other oils. Awesome value, $160. And you can start overhauling your home. And you probably have some of the other products you need to do that. Baking soda, coconut oil, or olive oil.
Those are just what I call your
white
bulk
vinegar, Castile soap,
pick up for dirt cheap and just keep, in bulk.
And then we just listed 40 plus things, just off the top of our minds, top of our heads, while we were sitting here, that you can start replacing those things with. And you have them. And those things last for a very long time, several months, even with daily use.
So the value, honestly, we did the math. And this is silly because to get the oils and all those bulk items, you may spend $225 approximately. And then to buy all those individual products, you're going to spend about $167. So you're thinking, oh wait, that's not good. But with the kit, I can make all those things that we talked about at least twice.
Maybe
at least,
3. Yeah.
At least twice. I would feel comfortable saying twice, but I'm sure you could probably do a few things more. So then you're talking about $225 for the natural toxin-free lifestyle versus $335 for the stuff that's poisoning you. So pay more for the stuff that poisons you.
Oh yeah, I would say
it's a good deal, right?
We didn't talk about that, but we're gonna trade money for health.
You should save money for your doctor's appointments.
Right. I can count on one hand how many times we've been to the doctor, since we started using essential oils to replace those toxins. Thanks, Alan. And it's amazing. Literally on one hand, I'm pretty sure I can count how many times we've been to the doctor. And that's pretty cool. But so you're saving money by not needing to do those things all the time because you're not constantly sick. And you're saving money because you're not going to the grocery store every other week to replace your multi-purpose cleaner and all those other things. You are just already have it in your home, and you have a few handful items that you use to make those things.
Pretty much everything.
And you're improving your health. So in the long run, how many times are you going to go to the doctor? How many chronic illnesses are you going to come up with if you are not using these chemical agents in your everyday products? I think probably your chances are a lot less likely to have, I know from these studies, if I'm not using paraben, I'm probably not likely going to develop breast cancer.
Let's give them a challenge. Let's give them the 3-drawer challenge.
I love it. The 3-cabinet challenge.
Go home, or when you get home, if you are home, whatever.
Go open your cabinet right now.
Any 3 cabinets, kitchen, bathroom, bedroom, and pull out your favorite product and see what the ingredients list is. See if you are reading some of the things that we mentioned to you earlier.
Yeah.
And if you're finding those, or maybe you're finding stuff that you have no clue what it is,
go Google it.
Google it if you dare.
Yeah.
But then that's the time to swap. And so maybe you don't throw everything away that one day, but let that be your clue. And go ahead and comment or message us and let us know what you found, what that dirty chemical was, and we'll show you a way that you can do something about it.
Yeah, totally.
So anyhow.
All right, I think we'll wrap it up for tonight.
Yeah. Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. And I'll be back on in a couple of hours because I promised you guys summer series. So if you haven't done that, go check out that event. It's just summer oily DIY recipes. Tonight, I don't remember what I planned, but 2 or 3 fun recipes, usually ones of food of some sort or drink. I'm very partial to summer drink recipes. So join that, go check out that event, and just tune in. And you'll get some more ways to use many of these starter kit oils and others to make life happy.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
All right. See y'all later.
Good night.